Hi everyone, my name's Anthony Cummins. Now there's a personal message for Michael Stevenson at the end, and in this video I'm going to tell you about the possible origin of Kuji, as we all in the ninja community love the idea of Kuji. Don't know why, but let's love it. And for those who want to get up on Kuji, there's more in my dark side of Japan, ancient black magic, folklore and ritual. So do get yourself a copy of that. Everybody's really enjoyed it who's got that, and there's lots on Kuji in there. So basically, a friend of mine and a student of Natori who came to me called John Hater, and he loves Chinese stuff. He loves Chinese classics. He's forever buying Chinese classics and reading them, and he found this great little add-on for the history and origin of Kuji. So I've got some notes here, so excuse me for looking down, because it's new stuff to me, so which is excellent. Right, there's a book that was written in about the 3rd century AD, so it's about 200 something, and the book title translates as The Book of the Master Who Embraces Simplicity, and it's got a collection of magical things, the 5 elements, yin yang, you know, like lucky and unlucky days and everything. And in chapter 17 part 6a it talks about entering into the mountains. Now it says that when you enter into the mountains, people used to carry mirrors on them, possibly on their back, but they'd have mirrors. And what would happen is if a demon takes the form of a human, or if animals take the form of humans, because remember in Eastern philosophy, animals are shapeshifters and tricksters, especially the fox. You can shine the mirror and look at them through the mirror, and then it will show you their true form. So there's like stories in there of like entire packs of animals getting together, shape-shifting as humans, but people seeing them through the mirror and then, you know, stabbing them and killing them or burning them and getting rid of them, and like, no, you're not really humans. And this, of course, travels to Japan as well, where we absolutely have evidence of people saying you've got to find out if someone's a shapeshifter at night. We have this in Mubyoshi Ryu. So basically, when you go into the mountains, you must go on the correct day. You must have with you mirrors, amulets, different seals, by that probably written seals. You must command the mountain gods on the correct day, and there are specific walking methods that you use, which again might tie back to the Banten Shukai, and it's connected to the Emperor. This might be more evidence for my Emperor's walk. And when you go up there, you should have coloured silks of the different 5 colours of the sort of, the 5 elements and stuff, and you have the 9-word prayer of power. Now Kuji is Rinhyo Tosha Kaijin Retsuzai Zen in Japanese. I actually don't know exactly what it's called in Chinese, but basically in the old days, some of the kanji have been mutated and changed, but in the very old days it is considered to be a single sentence in Chinese, and the translation for it here is, may those who preside after all warriors be my vanguard, and all evil go away, basically. So the idea is you're going Rinhyo Tosha Kaijin Retsuzai Zen, and ghost warriors appear as you go into the mountains with your mirror, your amulets and everything. Now it says you must say this in secret. The translation is in secret, so I assume the translation means secret as in your mind, as in and you will go up the mountain, you know, because don't forget you got to go up there at night as well. So the idea is that you're fully armed to the teeth with not only, you know, daggers and probably a sword or whatever you are climbing with, but also spiritual armory. And these, of course, travel across to Japan and become the Kuji. Now this, the 9 syllables, basically. Kuji means the 9 syllables, the 9, you know, letters, basically. So this is a 9-letter prayer, which in Chinese, I haven't seen the original, but I'm going to get a copy of the original eventually, would probably be Kuji, or 9, the same kanji, basically. So we have this idea that in about the year 200 in China, people are climbing up mountains, they're using the 9 words of power, possibly later doing the hand gestures. The hand gestures are not said here, but it's definitely a sentence in Chinese. It's definitely being said, and it's used as a chant to back up your amulets and give power and bring the ghosts of your, you know, warrior ancestors, if you like, or the ghosts of the people to come with you to get rid of all demonic shapes, and you can look through mirrors to check whether demons are there. Hence why I'm saying let's look at the dark side of Japan. But of course, This absolutely just blows the idea that it's a secret ninja thing out of the water. As I hope you're all well aware now, Kuji is not a ninja thing. It just is a Japanese thing. It's a Chinese thing, which becomes a Japanese thing. And it is absolutely passed around in medical communities, in the esoteric magician communities, in the warrior communities. It appears very, very briefly in the shinobi sort of thing, but there isn't anything that's ninja about it. It's clearly an old Chinese tradition that is used, the same as, you know, amulets and all that. Like when we look at the Shoninki, we look at the different amulets, they're not, I remember reading, I think was it Serge Maul, Serge Maul's invisible armor, and he was not happy with the Shoninki having amulets that are clearly non-ninja. They're from somewhere else. He was like, well, these are not ninja. Well, no, they're not, because you don't have ninja things. You tend to have things in the society used for ninjas. Ninjas use them. There's very little thing in the world of ninjas that are ninja only. You know, you don't have ninja chopsticks and ninja bikes and ninja scooters and, like, you know, ninja blenders and all that. Then the same back in old days, you didn't have ninja this, ninja that. You had things that shinobi used, or that were frequently used by the shinobi. So specific ways of using something. So the idea of Kuji is absolutely for traveling in places you don't want to travel. And here we have it in China about, you know, traveling in places you don't want to travel, and protection. I've never yet seen the Kuji in any historical document, not yet, maybe, that says it's about mental preparedness, or it's about a way of enchantment. I've seen Katori Shinto Ryu's version, it's about medicine and travel, absolutely. Juji's there and Kuji's there, medicine, exorcism, travel. It's clearly very close to the original Chinese, which makes Katori Shinto Ryu superb. And in all the ninja manuals, it's about travel, and all the samurai manuals about travel, and everything I've read, it's about travel. I've never really come across it where it says, before your ninja mission, you must meditate with Kuji, Rinjo. And yet you see people today in the ninja community doing it as a meditation. That is not what it's for, as far as I'm concerned. Don't get me wrong, you can later get into this sort of job, but Kuji as a 9-word spell with the cutting is normally done traveling, getting rid of demons. It's getting rid of evil things, basically. There's bad things, let's get rid of them. Right, my message is to Michael Stevenson, who donated. I'm just looking at the amount he donated here. I've got him, and I'm trying to say thanks to all the people who donated to me. Now, Michael, you actually bought this because I sent my very last copy to a podcast, and I'm still waiting on them. I don't know if it's going to go, but often I send my books to people and they say, oh, you know, I'll have you on my podcast, Anthony, can you send me something? I'll send them a book. Cost me a fortune. Like, I have to buy the book or one of my books, and then I have to do the postage and everything, and then sometimes it just doesn't work out, and I've not heard back from this guy yet, so he might get round to me when they're less busy. So it means I was without my own book. So thank you, Michael. I have used your donation to buy this, and I've actually banged on my own sticker and stamped all over it, so I can't give it away. I have to physically buy another one next time somebody wants to use it. So Michael, thank you very much. For those who want to donate to me, I'll give you a message in December about donations, and that would be superb. But I'd want you all to know that they do go to proper use. So thank you, Michael. Right, please do get a copy of that as well. If you've not donated, get yourselves copies of my books. That always helps, always. Right, guys, enjoy that, and thank you very much to John Hater for his finding of that. Superb stuff.